I think one of the greatest speeches that was ever made by Steve Jobs was a speech where he was talking about stay hungry and stay foolish. That statement alone really changed my life. It doesn't mean to stay hungry like starve yourself, of course. Staying hungry is dangerous. I was once hungry, but by staying hungry, Steve Jobs meant to really be very hungry when it comes to acquiring knowledge and wisdom, when it comes to trying to get what you want, when it comes to your passion. Don't ever be too full of yourself. Don't ever be too full. See, if you eat and you're full, food will not be desirable to you at that moment, no matter how delicious it was. But if you stay hungry, that food will always be seeming to be the best food ever, and you'll keep on consuming it. That's the same thing with knowledge. The more you know, sometimes the more you realize that you don't know. And if you find yourself thinking that you know so much, look at yourself, re-examine yourself, you have to examine your life. Shakespeare said, examine your life. A life that is not examined is not worth living. Yeah, if you come to a point and you think you know everything, or you know too much, or you're the know-it-all, just check your environment and see if you're in the right place, or check yourself and see if ego has taken over. Staying hungry is basically also staying humble enough to be able to receive even from that person who you think might not be really helpful. I love our former President Obama. He was the man of the people. He would stop for a janitor and say hi to him. He will just randomly go somewhere and eat. And it was not just a play. That's what he has been. If you read his history, he has been a man of the people. He has never really pushed anyone down or looked down to anyone. You will never hear of him having destroyed a company to build his bigger company, Yeah, so being hungry is what you really have to do as the first step towards improving your life. So being foolish does not mean being stupid. Once I was stupid and foolish. There was a time I was a charlatan, thinking that I'm the clever person in the building. Find yourself being the smartest person in the building. First of all, check your ego. Maybe you're not. Secondly, if you truly are, you need to change your environment, because it is not possible to grow amongst people that are not smarter than you. Your worthiness is actually equivalent to the 5 people who surround you. By saying 5, we don't mean just 5 people. It's just the environment, the people who you meet every day, the people you talk to on the phone every day. Staying foolish means you're ready to be taking in the wisdom from mentors. Staying foolish is embodying the analogy of a dry sponge. Any good wisdom you see, absorb it. And also be careful, because some books here, some mentors here are not perfect. So you have to know what is there to absorb and what is there to put on the side until you totally confirm that it's the right thing and you absorb it. But the more you read out there, the more you learn from your mentors, the more you realize that you have to always stay hungry and stay foolish. Well, that's part of my book right here. Staying foolish is also cultivating the courage to do things that seem foolish and unrealistic to majority of the people around you, and actually to a point whereby they even try to stop you. But you stay foolish. But one thing you know is that you believe so much in you, deep in you, that this thing is going to work. This thing is going to work. That is what staying foolish is. There is nothing as good as starting with knowing that you should stay foolish. Stay hungry, stay foolish. Go eat it up. Eat that book. Eat that mentorship. You do not need to be super talented. All you need to do is be very empty. Be hungry. Because how shall we fill up a cup that is always full? It's impossible, isn't it?